Kakarot, I have a proposition for you. I'm only going to say this once, so listen carefully. I, Vegeta, Prince of all Saiyans, would like to offer you, Kakarot, the opportunity to stand beside me in this conquest. With Nappa gone, I could use a good man. Think about it. We would rule the planets. You could have anything you desired. There's no one in the universe that could touch us.
Rougher than the rest of them, the best of them, tougher than leather. They call me Knuckles. Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. I'd rather flex my muscles. I'm hard as nails. It ain't hard to tell. I break them down whether they solid or frail. Unlike the rest, I'm independent since my first breath. First test, feel the right, then the.
What's up, guys? Marjack79 here, and today we are taking a look at the SH Figuarts Saiyan Saga Vegeta. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at the box. So as you can see, the figure in the box, it looks great. You see some of the accessories right there. You have some artwork, SH Figuarts Vegeta, some Vegeta artwork, fun animation, warning, a choking hazard, Bandai Tamashii Nations Dragon Ball Z, toy, Japanese writing, smart artwork, Vegeta, super modeling, master crafted, sculpt accurate, depicts a Vegeta form in meticulous detail. Got him pictured with Nappa there. Some different poses you can get him into. Super action, super style, heroic action, some more Japanese writing, choking hazard. So side of the figure, got the top and the bottom, Vegeta. Alright, so why don't we go ahead and crack him open and let's take a look, shall we? Alright guys, so we got him out of the package, so let's talk about him. So right off the bat, this is the first version of a Saiyan Saga Vegeta that I got. I missed out on the first version because I was not collecting these figures back then. So, I mean, it's very, very awesome that SH Figuarts decided to re-release this figure. So, with that being said, it looks great coming out of the package. I mean, it definitely feels good in hand. The joints, the arm joints and leg joints are very tight and very durable. When I was trying to move him around, I chose to stick with this particular pose out of the package form, but I did swap out one of the faces for his menacing smiling face hair. I think that kind of more resembles Saiyan Saga Vegeta with the scouter. Colors look great. The only gripe I have about the colors is it's definitely missing some shading on the figure. And then I feel like the Saiyan armor should have had the black lines to more resemble the anime too. So I don't know, they chose to leave it brown. I don't know if that was just a management decision or if that was just them being lazy. But I definitely think that they should have added the black lines to the Saiyan armor to more resemble the anime. So, I mean, it's a small gripe, but I mean, it's just something to note for sure. I got this figure off of a toy store on eBay for $47.99. It's definitely worth that value. So I mean, if you can find it around that price or cheaper than that, I would say definitely to go for it. But anything more expensive than that, I would say definitely avoid it. So. Alright, let's talk about some articulation real quick. His head can move left to right, up and down. It can rotate 360 degrees. His Saiyan armor shoulder pads here can move up and down. His shoulders are a bit hindered by the shoulder pads here. So I mean, he can move them up and down, up into the point to where the shoulder pads hit it. So he cannot move them 360 degrees. But he can rotate his elbows upwards of 90 degrees and backwards too. He has a 360 degree wrist swivel when he doesn't have this particular arms in. So I mean, as you can see, I chose to keep him in the folded arm pose, but you can snap that right out and put in the regular arms here as well. So And then that will give you the shoulder and elbow and wrist articulation. That's standard to SH Figuarts. Okay, now we have the tail here. It can snaps to the back of the figure here. You also have another option with the tail as well. You can unsnap it from the back there. It's a peg right there, and then you can snap in this extended portion of the tail if you would so choose to do that. So that is definitely a nice little nod. Now with his hips here, the Saiyan armor pads can be lifted upwards, all three of them. So it's definitely something to keep note of. So when you lift up the armor pads, his legs get the full 360-degree rotation, so you can get him into those action poses if you want him to kick or whatever else you're trying to do. He has knee joints that can be raised 90 degrees forwards and backwards. He has ankle pivot and articulation, can be rotated 360 degrees, but he's kind of lacking on the ankle pivot. He's kind of lacking on the pivot though. I don't know what decisions were made, but I definitely had a hard time getting him into the ankles into a specific pose to get him to stand exactly how I wanted him to stand. So it's definitely something to keep noted as well. Let's take another look at the back here real quick. Detail was top notch. So like I said, the only thing that's really getting on my nerves is just those black lines missing from the Saiyan armor and some shading. So definitely something to keep note. So let's take a look at the accessories really quick. He comes with an additional head that does not have the scouter section. So this head here comes with a hole on the side to attach the scouter to. This head does not. He does come with an additional scouter as well, with no yellow writing on the top of it. This one does. It looks like he's trying to tell somebody's power level over 9,000. Looks like he has a more stoic pose here, or actually the stoic pose is here. He has a gritting teeth pose here, like he's angry, and then he's got an attacking, screaming pose face here too. Like I spoke of earlier, we have the arms here, we have the extended tail, and then we have the iconic crushing the scouter in his hand. It's over 9,000 pose here. He does come with two other sets of hands. We have the fisted hands here that's already attached to the arms. He has the shooting a Kai blast hands here, and then we have his looks like his Gatling gun pose hands here. So keep note of that. All right, but overall, I mean, guys, this figure is definitely worth it. From the pictures that I've seen from the first release, I would definitely say that this is an improvement over it. The face is looking great. It's awesome that they gave us an extra regular Saiyan Saga Vegeta head. Can definitely appreciate that. So yeah, so how about we take a second and I go grab some more figures and let's do some comparisons. Alright, and we're back, guys. So, of course, as promised, there's some comparisons with the other Vegetas in my collection. We have the Saiyan Saga Vegeta. We have the Super Saiyan Vegeta new release. We have Super Saiyan Blue, premium colors Super Saiyan. And then we have my custom regular Vegeta that I painted myself. This is the Detong version of Vegeta. It was the Super Saiyan version, but like I said, I just painted the Super Saiyan hair black. So yeah, looks great. I think I'm actually going to attempt to switch out my custom head with the other regular form version head and see how that works out. So real quick, guys, I did test out my theory to see if the extra regular Vegeta head would fit the other figures. So it is a yes for the Super Saiyan Blue. Obviously a yes for the Saiyan Saga because it came with it. It's going to be a yes for the Super Saiyan Vegeta, the new version. It's going to be a negative for the Tong version. It's too loose. It does not fit on there. And it's going to be a negative for the premium color Super Saiyan 2. It's too loose. It does not fit. So 3 out of 5 is not bad. So you definitely have the option to make yourself a regular Vegeta with the tournament armor, and you have the option to make a regular Vegeta out of the Cell Saga Vegeta as well. So yeah, awesome. But yeah, looks great. So if I had to vote to see which one was my favorite version of Vegeta, I would definitely still go with the new release version of Super Saiyan Vegeta. This is the one I would say from the Cell Saga. But if I had to vote again, I would probably say that the Saiyan Saga is probably my second, with the Super Saiyan Blue coming in third. So, but yeah, everything looks great, man. So I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. So if you like what you saw, go ahead and hit that like button for me. I would really appreciate it. And if you want to see more Dragon Ball Z videos just like this, do me a favor and look towards the right side of the screen and hit that subscribe button for me. If you so inclined, you can comment to see which other character you would like to see. The Nappa figure is on its way, so you can definitely expect a review of that when that comes in. Or if you want to see, like I said, if you want to see another character, just post a comment and I'll get right on that. There's plenty of Dragon Ball Z content on the channel now. You can follow me at www.youtube.com/markjack79, and you can follow me at www.facebook.com/markjack79. I would really appreciate it. It's a really expanding channel. I appreciate everyone's support. We're right at about 68 subscribers right now, and we are growing every single day. So, with that, I hope to see you guys on the next one, and I will catch you later. See you guys.